All right, hi, this is Matt Bradley-Tschirgi. We are talking about The Secret of Monkey Island, or more specifically Return to Monkey Island. Comes out in less than 5 days, as you can see to my side. And it's the, not live, but I'm going to do this tweet real quick. All right, I'm going to make sure I have the chat thing available. Hold on, there's the chat. Great. That works to me. Okay. Why is it not showing what's live? Oh, because I'm not doing three. That's so strange. Okay, anyway. Hi, Matt Bradley-Tschirgi here. I am talking about Return to Monkey Island. So let's take a look and see this countdown. 5 days. It's not live, but we're look at three different trailers that came out. Two involve talking to three pirates apiece, so it's kind of setting up the early plot of the game. And the last one is a neat kind of retrospective on the whole series of games. Really quick, but it's from the recent Disney D23 presentation. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe and follow and all that jazz. So let's go on to trailer one. Start this, and this is the one where Guybrush and all his friends is going to talk to the pirates at the bar, but it's not the same pirates at the bar from the original game. It is. Hold on, I think it's. Yep, it's this one right here. So we're going to give it a bit of a chat, and let's go.
Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move.
So he's making reference to the first game. There's Guybrush. He's talking to the three of the, I'm sure, many new pirates that are in Return to Monkey Island. And it's not the original people there, so he's commenting on that. And if you played the first game, you know what he's talking about. If not, you still get the point because he says, please move. You're not supposed to be here. But Guybrush is the one that's been gone from Melee Island for so long. So, in the town, it's changed. I mean, and it's obvious from the screenshots, this will be a big theme of the game. As the old saying, right? You can't go home again.
You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
So this is nice. You have people of color as the pirates. They're all white in the original, and you don't have people of color in the Monkey Island series with the voodoo lady and so forth. But that one, you get the pirates of different people of color is really cool. Like this, it's kind of a see no evil kind of skull thing going on.
We're the pirate leaders.
So this is a female pirate, and she sounds kind of, I wouldn't say California exactly, but it's just kind of a relaxed sort of look. So let's keep on looking.
Get lost.
That third one also looks like they could be a female. I'm not quite sure. They're not specifying the gender, and maybe that's from the plot. But it's not all white guys with beards and stuff and big mustaches. It's you're changing what a pirate is, because a pirate can be anyone. It's just a profession, albeit an illegal one, right? I don't think there's ethical pirates, although maybe there is. I don't know. There's ethical hacking, but that's a whole other thing. So here we have three choices, right? I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership. We're the three older guys who used to hold court here. That's the original pirate group. And is it you I should talk about financing an expedition? So for context, Guybrush here is going to be talking. He's trying to get a crew to go to Monkey Island, which is ironically what he did in the first game at the beginning. Except he had to go and be a pirate. He's already a pirate, so he has to get money and he has to get a crew and a ship. So it looks like early in the game you have the same goals as the first one, which is a nice sort of throwback. Although a lot of the games have that, right? You have to find a ship and all these things. Because without a ship, what good is a pirate? And Guybrush, of course, never has his own ships for law, and he's kind of clumsy.
Where are the three older guys who used to hold?
So I liken this as an arrangement of the pirate music that has electric guitar. I think we heard it in some of the clips we've seen earlier.
Hold court here.
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Make
That's pretty dark. So the one pirate on the far left, my left, looking at it, not from their point of view, my left, stage right, or whatever they would say. But anyhow, he said, yeah, they're probably crying about how they're not relevant anymore, and they could be talking about the game player, right? The Monkey Island series is pretty old, and if you grew up with the series, as I did, maybe you're in your like 40s to 50s, let's say even 30s to 50s. Maybe your older sister or brother had a copy, right? And you played it. So this series this might be the first new Monkey Island game people have played since the second one. The real like people that were like Ron Gilbert or Die kind of fans. So he's kind of making a commentary there on the first game, being sort of a relic, but also the player and also Guybrush himself. So a lot of meta stuff going on.
making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
So they mentioned memoirs. Maybe there'll actually be an item. It could just be a joke, but it could be interesting. Now we hear there's 2 lines of dialogue. I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership, or is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition? So yeah, leadership. Who is the new head poobah, grand poobah, the head pirate on the island?
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition? Who is it that you think you are exactly?
An expedition, who is it that you think you are? So of course you got 3 choices. One is, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. You've probably heard of me. I'm the rock-solid investment you've been waiting for. Just a humble pirate, unworthy to be in your august presence. August presence. That's a really good way to say that. So let's keep on going.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Don't bother.
So we learned that one in the middle is Captain Madison. The other one wants permission to... Pirates asking for permission. That's funny in itself. But wanting to slaughter poor old Guybrush.
He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
A harmless hack with a good idea for a pirate raid. And we heard some dialogue earlier in some of the other clips about why that is. It's not exactly a raid. Exactly, it's a raid. I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island. We don't know what the player picks in this thing, but that's the end of the clip. That sort of sets up some of the plot. Now we'll move on to another clip here that goes... Oh, I hope this whole thing didn't freeze. I guess I'll find out afterwards. We'll transition to another clip right here. This is the most recent Monkey Island Monday. We got one more trailer to go after this, kind of looking at the different... I was going to say tutorials. That's not right. Look, kind of, a retrospective of what's going on. So this is more plot.
Well, if it isn't Frank, Fred, and Finn, how are you?
Frank, Fred, and Finn, the 3 Fs. These are the pirates that gave you, had you go on a mission in the first one to be a pirate. And they note a plot loophole in the first one that I never thought about in this dialogue.
Yeah.
What you be talking about, boy?
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
So in the middle, they don't recognize him. It's been a while since they've met him, I guess. Although you did go on Melee Island and Escape from Monkey Island. But it didn't have too many of the original characters.
I mistook you for someone else. In a good way, I promise.
Aren't you that Guybrush Threepwood what wants to be a pirate?
So the one with the beard recognizes him. Aren't you Guybrush Threepwood that wants to be a pirate? And this dialogue up here coming up is pretty clever.
And you're the pirate leaders. I was looking for you.
Aye, well, we're not the pirate leaders no more.
So here they talk about we're not the pirate leaders no more. The new pirate leaders are who we saw in the Scum Bar earlier. And they seem a more ruthless sort. These guys were just kind of drinking grog, all that stuff.
Former pirate leaders is what we are.
Yeah, I already met the chilling trio who took your place.
Former pirate leaders. Maybe they'll be your crew. That'd be kind of fun.
And your table.
Escaped with your life, I see.
So we got different dialogue choices. What do you mean wants to be a pirate? How would you like to back my venture to find the secret of Monkey Island? How is it that you're not the pirate leaders anymore? I'll see you around. So, I mean, with these choices, typically in these games, one is kind of a joke response. One gets you out of the conversation. The one at the end, usually, I'll see you around. And so which one is Guybrush going to pick?
What did you mean, wants to be a pirate? I've been a pirate for a long time now.
You may call yourself that, but remember the 3 trials.
So in the first game, there were 3 trials you had to pass to be a pirate. You had to show that you could do treasure hunting, that you could steal something, and that you could be a sword master. You know, kick ass with the sword. You have to be the sword master in a duel, right? So, but here's where they point out that plot consistency I was mentioning.
I remember them. I was proud to complete them. I still talk about it sometimes. Ad nauseum, Elaine says. It's Latin for something.
That's pretty good. Ad nauseum means you talk about it over and over and over again, an infinite amount. And he says ad nauseum is it's Latin for something. I think Guybrush is not the brightest guy in the world, and that's part of why we love him.
That as it may, I don't recall us being presented with evidence as to the completion of all 3.
So in the game, when you finish those 3 trials in the original Secret of Monkey Island, or same with the remake, it'll trigger a scene where you see the LeChuck ghost ship with the lane captured is going towards Monkey Island. And when you go back to the scum bar, none of the pirates are there. So you never actually show proof that you completed a pirate. The steps needed to be a pirate. So technically, Guybrush hasn't been a pirate this whole time, and he's been lying due to a misunderstanding of the rules. He's not... doesn't have the certificate of authenticity, the diploma, if you will.
That were part of your instructions at the time.
Oh no, really?
'Tis true enough.
Listen, can this wait a little longer? I've got a lot on my to-do list right now.
Just kind of brushing them off. He's like, I got a lot on my to-do list. In these games, not only do you have like a main quest, which this part I assume is early in the game, you're trying to get a crew and a ship and money to go to Monkey Island to finance the expedition, the raid as they like to call it. But he says a lot on the to-do list. Maybe you get a literal to-do list of your objectives, side quests, different puzzles.
It matters not. We've all of us moved on.
He said it matters not, all of us moved on. So these are pretty genial, good pirates. Now we got one more clip to do. It looks like I might have froze, but it looked like it could be a bug. I have no idea. So we are going to do the last trailer here. And this last trailer was from D23. It's a big, big, big Disney convention. And what are they doing here? They are showing some of their Disney games, and this clip is quite good. This is a clip of the voice of Guybrush, Dominic Armato. He's been the voice since they first started doing voice acting. He's voiced him for the whole series with the remakes. And we're going to find out what he kind of get a history of the series, and he reveals something about a game mechanic that's interesting.
Hello, fellow pirates. My name is Dominic Armato, the voice of Guybrush Threepwood. Don't be fooled by the name.
So this is the original Secret of Monkey Island.
The Monkey Island Adventure series is about
The scum bar we were just talking about, where I showed the clip and the new game where it is.
pirates, not monkeys. It's been a part of the Lucasfilm family of games for more than 30 years, beginning in 1990 with The Secret of Monkey Island.
That's notable. He said Lucasfilm family of games. I mean, now the name for Lucas, it was Lucasfilm Games, and then it turned into LucasArts, and now it's Lucasfilm Games again. They work as a publisher, though. They're not a developer anymore.
I want to be a pirate.
Okay, so this right here, in the version you can purchase of Special Edition, you cannot get voice acting and the old graphics at the same time. You can with Monkey Island 2 Special Edition. To get this to do the voices with the old graphics, you have to, there's like a kind of like a hack called Monkey Island Ultimate Edition you can find if you owned a copy of the original version of the game, and it patches the voices in. It's pretty cool.
Through the years, each game has been carefully crafted to feature the humor,
So that back there was Escape from Monkey Island. If we go back, this is just a scene from the very beginning, and I think at least half, if not 2/3 of the game is flashback. See Guybrush is with a chest. I always thought that looked like a briefcase as a kid. And Elaine knows what she's doing. She's taking care of herself.
humor, clever puzzles.
Curse of Monkey Island. This one has been a fan favorite. The art style is... that people are complaining about the art style in Return to Monkey Island is kind of silly when you see in Curse how radically different this was. People complained about this at the time, and now it's a lot of people's favorite games in the series.
And sense of adventure.
Escape from Monkey Island. This looked terrible. And this had nothing to do with the hard work the artist put in. It's just that the polygons you could put on screen with 3D graphics was so limited. Corporate was saying, hey, we got to do this with 3D graphics. And it was, this Escape from Monkey Island 4, basically, and Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers, is what killed the mainstream popularity of the adventure genre, though it keeps on popping up. Thanks to indie work and titles like Return to Monkey Island coming out. It'll never go away, but there's also adventure game mechanics that show up in other games.
Made Monkey Island such an iconic video game series.
Tales of Monkey Island is the most recent, and that was even like a decade ago, or over a decade ago, with the Telltale. And I like how Guybrush looks in this. Some of the other stuff is kind of generic, but the story is pretty epic in scope compared to most of the other games.
Plus, we've got some outstanding...
So this is what the new game looks like outside of the voodoo, going out of business. Guybrush talking to Elaine.
voice acting, a wonderful new music...
We saw a pirate ship. Let's go back. Take a look at it. Could this be Guybrush's ship? Could this be... I think it's LeChuck's ship, because we see the green smoke, and you always see the green smoke around LeChuck.
New musical score and a gorgeous...
This was in the trailer of the Swordmaster from the first game.
We've also put together an in-game scrapbook.
Okay, so this is pretty notable. They haven't really specified this before. There's an in-game scrapbook that contains pictures and kind of summaries of what happened in all the other Monkey Island games if you haven't played them. I'm not sure where this game takes place in the timeline, but it still will give you context because it's supposed to have references to the other games, but most heavily refer back to Monkey Island 1 and 2. I wonder if there'll be narration on the scrapbook, but look at all these different ways he's practicing his signature.
In which Guybrush 3...
This is all stuff from the first Monkey Island game, done in the style of the new one. So it's, you're digging for the treasure, fighting Swordmaster, the evil poodles.
What details his adventures and important moments.
This is still Monkey Island 1. You see your shipmates, including Otis. You see, this is near the end of the game, I think. Or no, it's when you're with Stan and watching the pirate in the background. There's LeChuck with the big beard. And I almost thought that said happy birthday, but I don't think it does. I can't read what that says with the letters. It's from LeChuck, so...
from previous games. It's a great way to get caught.
Again, more from the first games. This is you're on Monkey Island. You have the cannibals with the different that are vegetarians, the different colored things on their heads, and Herman Toothrot, who does appear in the new game.
Up on what's happened so far.
Very end of the first game. Spoilers for a game that's over 30 years old at this point. It's like kind of a graduate spoof. Stop the wedding and see the pirate head and the grog and the beer and the fireworks, all that fun stuff.
Or a fun refresher if you already know the whole story.
Yeah, I mean, so the whole how deep is that description going to go? These are very long games. I think it'll be kind of surface level, but enough that you'll get the references in the new game. This comes out September 19th. I can't wait. Again, that is, 5 days away. So, what do you think? Do you have a favorite Monkey Island game in the series? You're going to play it right away? You're going to use the walkthrough and not going to do a walkthrough? What do you think? I'm Matt Bradley-Tschirgi. If you like what you saw, follow, like, and subscribe, all that fun stuff at twitch.tv/matwbt. I do a movie and video game podcast, Sequelcast2 and Friends. Listen to that at sequelcast2.com and follow me on Twitter at matwbt. Thanks so much. Bye.